Kelly from ResultsOnly.com. I've got TJ here, one of our trainers. We've been doing a lot of boxing at our gym. You might have seen some of the other videos. I'm a firm believer. I started off my career doing kickboxing and running around the country teaching people how to do this. I don't like it when people do it wrong. So I thought I would just take a minute or two just to kind of show some very simple techniques that we talk to our clients about. TJ's going to be doing a workout in a little bit. So TJ's going to be using boxing gloves. I don't care if you use MMA gloves or boxing gloves. The same rules apply, but I'm going to show you a couple things real quick. TJ, if you would face the camera, a fighting stance would have a left foot forward. A neutral stance would be feet side by side, so neutral stance. And then a right foot forward would be more of what's called a southpaw, someone who leads with their right hand. I don't care which one you use. In fitness, we like to use them both because we don't want to have one side stronger than the other. But TJ's going to line up at neutral stance real quick. So as he puts his hands up, his most important thing is guarding his face. So when he throws a left punch, because right now it's not a jab or a cross because he's neutral, he's covering his face with his right hand. And then as he brings that one back in, he switches it out. Good. Now if you were to go a little bit faster, good. A little faster, good. Stop for a second. Now one of the other things that's important to us here at Results Only is that he breathes. Because in a real boxing match, which we would never have in a fitness environment, someone may be punching back at him. So when he is breathing out, he's engaging his core. So if by some chance the guy he was fighting was able to slip away from that punch, he would at least be protecting his kidneys and his pancreas and all of his intestines and things like that if the person's got a good hit. Now TJ, what I'd like you to do is drop your hands and just throw a punch like down there. Yeah, so this is bad. You don't want to do this, okay? This is lazy boxing. If you are going to commit to any gym where you're going to box a little bit, you better do it correctly. Our rule is if a full-time fighter drove by our gym and saw us fighting, they're going to be impressed by the way our clients punch, not just half-assed, foxy boxing and elbows all over the place. TJ, get in fighting stance, and you are a right-hander, so your left foot would be forward. Now we have names for the punches. We have a left jab and a right cross. So as he goes through that, he is going to, some boxing coaches would have you keep, if his thumb was out, his thumb up, and some would have you turn over. It depends on the school of thought. I don't have a preference either way when it comes to fitness. If you're a fighter, you learn how to fight. If you're doing this for exercise, as long as you're not hyperextending your elbow when you turn, then you should be fine. When he throws either punch, he's not locking out his elbow is staying soft. Now if he throws a cross, which is his right hand, I want you to pay attention to what he does with his hips. He rotates his right hip forward, which is where he's generating most of his power from. So if I asked you to go jab, jab, cross, he would throw left, left, right. But be very aware that when he's throwing his left, if he were in the ring, he would step into the punch. In this case, let's do the same thing again on the back. Jab, jab, cross. Good. Notice how he moves his feet a little bit. Do that again. Good. Now, if I asked him to change positions, in MMA, you need to be able to fight on both sides. His right foot's going to go forward. So now this is not his strong foot, so he's going to go jab, cross. Just jab, cross. Good. Now jab, jab, cross. Good. So notice how he's stepping into the bag and he's always working hard on doing that. Okay? So for today, I wanted to keep it short, but when people tend to box and their arms are flailing all over the place and they're not doing it with a lot of emphasis and paying attention, the likelihood of getting hurt is much higher. When you stay focused, you get those elbows in to guard the ribs, you keep your hands up and you breathe, then you have a better chance, if you just want to do boxing to have fun, of doing it correctly and not ever getting hurt. So I just wanted to do a short thing. There is hours and hours more of learning, but if you are doing kickboxing in a fitness environment and you're not at least doing that, then you really should kind of talk to the person who taught you and make sure you're doing everything right. Have a great day.